Team social fund sounds friendly until asking where your money went makes you the office pariah. This comes from r slash am I the a-hole. So I just started my first real job after university. Excited, slightly nervous, definitely trying not to spill coffee on my professional blazer. Our department's small, and one of my coworkers, Liam, mentioned this optional social fund. Everyone chips in a set amount each month, and it pays for birthday cakes, team lunches, the occasional surprise treat. Sounded fine, friendly even. I said sure. Liam handles the whole thing, collects the cash, makes the purchases, no formal system, just vibes and Venmo. Again, I didn't think much of it, but last month I asked him for a quick breakdown of what the fund had actually been spent on so far. Not an audit, just like a list, you know? Like, did we buy 3 cakes or 2? Was that lunch actually covered? Basic stuff. My mom raised me to track where my money goes, even the tiny things. He said, yeah, I'll get it to you later. He didn't. A few days passed. He reminded me my monthly contribution was due. I politely said I'd be happy to send it once I saw what the money was used for. No reply. I followed up, still nothing. Meanwhile, he's replying to memes in the group chat, reacting to cat videos, but my messages about the fund, radio silence. Then last week, he shows up at my desk. Hey, you still haven't sent your part. I said again, very calmly, I will as soon as I see what the money's been used for. Apparently, transparency turns birthday cake into a hostile act. His whole face changed. He sighed like I'd asked him to recite Shakespeare in iambic pentameter while balancing a tray of cupcakes. Nobody needs this level of detail, he said. It's supposed to be casual. You're making it weird. I told him it wasn't about him. It was about my budget, my comfort. He walked away mid-sentence, not even a we'll talk later, just gone. Now, a couple of coworkers have started dropping hints that I'm overthinking it or making extra work for Liam. One actually called me stingy for not just handing over cash like a good little team player. When accountability is stinginess, generosity becomes a one-way toll booth. I get it. Nobody wants to be the weird one. But since when did asking where your money goes become a personality flaw? This isn't about cake. It's about consent disguised as community. Liam didn't just manage a fund. He curated an expectation. That participation meant surrendering both money and the right to question it. That's the entitlement loop. Frame a voluntary act as a social obligation, then punish anyone who treats it like a transaction with basic terms. Politeness becomes the leash. It's casual becomes the excuse to avoid accountability. And suddenly, wanting clarity is making it weird, as if trust and transparency are mutually exclusive. Let's be clear. If your kindness can't survive a spreadsheet, it's not kindness, it's performance, with other people's cash. The subreddit didn't hold back. One user suggested the OP respond by saying, tell Liam I've moved all the fund money into offshore accounts under my hamster's name. He's better with paperwork anyway. Another offered, next time he asks for payment, ask if the fund covers emotional labor, because you're clearly providing free boundary enforcement. And a third rewrote the script entirely. Say you're happy to pay, right after he pays you for the anxiety he's billed to your nervous system this month. These aren't just jokes, they're mirrors. They reflect how absurd it is to treat someone's reasonable request like a breach of office etiquette. So, transparency is weird, but blind payments are team spirit. If trust means never seeing a receipt, what exactly are you trusting?